And we are going to be continuing with Blaze Fire Pants, a level 12 pyromancer. Alright, when I last left off, I had just avenged my own death at the hands of Lord Nightshade. That guy that I beat. Totally legit. Definitely didn't have to fight him 3 times. I think I'll focus on just the main story for this street, and then I'll kind of just do all the side quests afterwards.
Hello? Do you hear me?
Hello?
Good. The badge is working. Orange reading. Pecron concentrations there are average. Good. Come back to Ravenwood.
No.
Welcome to my shop, young wizard. Can I interest you in some furniture for your dorm room?
Nah.
You tell Mr. Quickhammer about the flying boat with the trader from Grizzleheim.
That's great.
Grizzleheim.
I offer a selection of furnishings from across the spiral. Adding imports from Grizzleheim will certainly be good for my business.
True.
I just finished my report on the famous grub of Sunken City. Can you please take it to Professor Drake for me? I hope Professor Drake likes my report.
Oh, dick! He stole it. Man stole my flax. Stole my flax. Just gotta... Oh, that guy.
So, you are turning in Marla's report. Well, it is incomplete. If she wants credit, I'll need a Cyclops monocle.
Why? But still. Oh, this is a convenient battle. Nice. Right. Guess I am going to attack this guy. Yeah. You know, when it comes to hatching pets, it does cost a lot of money. It would cost half that amount if the person that had the Sun Serpent was physically there and they were cooperating, because then the cost gets split in half. But since I'm the only one that wants it, unfortunately, I do have to eat the cost of 2 people. I tell you what, though, one of the good things about early game is resistance isn't a huge thing in the early game, so yeah, you might still be able to just blow through their defense.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city.
Well, you asked me to defeat snowmen, not gobblers. What did you expect, lady?
Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
Well, fine then. Okay, I'll just mark my location here and go to the commons.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers. And those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more trouble.
Well, they have the word evil in their name. What did you expect?
The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry.
I know.
Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Minty Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
Okay.
A magic potion? Excellent idea! I'll begin working on this list she gave us. I'll set up the cauldron for the potion here. Can you get the first ingredient? It's called
stinkweed. You can find that growing right here in Colossus Boulevard. Go gather some for me.
Let me out. Alright, there we go.
Whew! This stinkweed really does stink.
I know.
I know I've lost my appetite. That's all I need. I'll brew the potion now.
Why'd you call it the first ingredient if that's all you need?
Here's the first batch of potion, young wizard. Hopefully this will make the gobblers stop eating. While I'm making more, go beat some gobblers in combat and make them drink the stinkweed potion.
Alright, what does this guy want?
I've been waiting for a shipment of goods from Kirby Longspear, my delivery man.
Okay.
But last I heard, Kirby was further down the street in the
The
next
gobblers
park
ate him.
area.
The gobblers
I
ate
can't
Kirby.
reach him in this mess. Would you go find him and see what's happened to my shipment? I'll pay you for your time.
Fireblade. Oh, I got a critical. Nice.
Thank goodness someone found me.
In the middle of a
I'll
few
bet Guzzle
quests
is
there.
steaming.
Yeah.
Please, I need your help. Those gobblers stole my shipment. After they ate a handful, they went straight for me.
I know.
Please, help me. I promised to deliver those goods to Guzzle, but the barrels have rolled everywhere. Will you gather up as many barrels as you can and bring them back?
All done? Excellent. Let's see if the potion had any effect.
Nope.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the potion didn't quite work. I don't want to bother the headmaster. I know. The Gobbler King lives in the large palace at the very end of the street. Maybe we can reason with him.
Ah, jeez.
I'll try to brew a stronger potion. See if you can make a deal with the Gobbler King to stop eating and leave the city.
Oh, there's some... Wait, are these right barrels? Oh, they are! Why are they all the way over here? Oh, jeez. I'm not sure that I can handle the prince all by myself. This might suck. This definitely might suck.
You'll have to get past me if you want to see the king.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to turn on serious mode for this. Serious mode has been activated. Why do they always manage to go first? Why did I forget to put Pixie in my deck? And why did I fizzle? That's just unfair. You better kill him. Oh. Well, that's better than nothing. Oh, yes! Yes! I take back everything I just said about not criticaling. And now I can go with the history of ice magic.
In the first world, the children of Lady Nightstar, the grandmother Raven, battled constantly.
Naturally.
Titans they were, embodiments of ice, fire, and storm. Their conflict shook the world, but by the time of the spiral, only their offspring remained. Giants were the descendants of the Ice Titan, who used his power to create frost castles from frozen clouds.
Pay attention because this is lore!
Like their ancestor, they battled the dragons on the ground until the wars decimated both races. The giants retreated to the world now known as Grizzleheim, where the few who still remain rule the frigid realm of Wintertusk.
Lore! That they definitely changed.
A tiny wizard. Hello, tiny wizard. Have you come to surrender your city? You want us to leave? Oh, no! No, no, no! My people love it here. We shall call this city New Gobblerton. If you prove to be good servants, perhaps we shall let the tiny wizard stay in New Gobbleton.
Looks like the
There is
average
my
Redditor.
royal decree.
You pick up the royal decree to take back to Mindy Pixie Crown.
The Gobbler King wants
If
us
I have to go back
surrender
in.
Wizard City? Big problem. Big problem.
Yep.
I can't believe the Gobblers are trying to claim Wizard City. We need to tell Headmaster Ambrose.
Probably should have done that
Take the
to begin
Goblin
with.
King's royal decree to Headmaster Ambrose. See what he thinks.
I leveled up.
It's time everyone knows the key to defeating the forces of evil. Come see me in Old Town to learn more.
What? This decree doesn't even make sense. It's just pictures of ice cream and chickens drawn in crayon.
Wow.
Headmaster Ambrose shakes his head sadly.
The gobblers may be a larger problem than we realized. I hate to ask, but you need to go duel some of them to test their strength.
Okay.
A few moments later.
We know
All the
how strong
gobblers.
the gobblers are. I have a plan. Please deliver this letter to Mindy Pixie Crown for me. Your hard work will pay off, I promise.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you an official-looking document. Mindy Pixie Crown reads the official-looking document.
I think this plan will work. This plan calls for challenging the Gobbler King's two closest advisors, Baron Greebly and Baron Rotunda.
Baron Fats and Baron Biggs.
Dueling isn't my strength, so you're the only one who can do this, young wizard.
What exactly is her strength again?
They're each hiding out in towers, one at each end of the street. Defeat them and see what the Gobbler King has to say then.
I ended up soloing this one dungeon that's just notoriously difficult. And there were some couple spots where I almost died, but yeah, it was just me. You have the emotional damage emote, but not the flexi.
You look like you'd make a good stew. Get over here.
Get over here! Meteor Strike. I'm not proud to say that I caved and I ended up getting a Meteor Strike treasure cards. I got 2 of them. Solo the Death Dungeon, that's the Vault of Ice, right? Yeah. I think you're talking, you have to defeat 4 death bosses and they're all banshees. In the Crocosphinx, yeah. Yep. I know of that one. Because, I mean, and you have to go in there like 4 times or something. 3 or 4 times to finally be done with it. Every single time they just keep sending you in to do more stuff. Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to turn on serious mode. Oh, of course. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, I'm dead. I literally had Meteor Strike and I fizzled. Alright, I guess I'll do Greebly's Garrison by myself. I'll throw in a Pixie. Maybe he's AFK. And he's just too high level for it to matter if he gets hit a couple times. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. Alright. Firecat. Honestly, I don't even know why I tried. That was so stupid, because I'm taking double the damage, basically, when I could have just been attacking him this entire time, with just my regular attacks. I just really wanted to do Meteor, but it ended up being just stupid. I'll be totally honest, I definitely goofed myself on that. Oh, when can I get more buffs and debuffs so I can stack them for more damage? I mean, again, there's really no right answer for that. I mean, definitely debuffs as death. You do get a lot. You get Plague, and then you get Virulent Plague, which do 20 and 40 respectively. And if you have the Dworgen hat, you can get Mass Faint, which is another 70%.
I think I can make a run for it and deliver this special sugar to Kazel. Thanks. I could make a run for it alone, but not carrying that barrel of sugar. The gobblers might take a bite out of me while I'm trying to get to the sugar, and I'm not all that sweet.
Oh yeah, death has crazy utility.
If those gobblers mess with you, you can mess with them right back.
You've
And
come to take away my treats?
Shut up.
I can't allow that. To battle.
If you remember anything from the first world, when it comes to stuff like when you're reading through the books, one of the books mentions astral magic and Celestia, just kind of briefly in passing. And when you do finally get to Celestia, there's 3 more schools of magic that you can do. You got the Star School of Astral Magic, and that does auras, which do various effects like increased attack, defense, critical rating, and a couple of other things for like 4 rounds, and then they vanish. And then there's Star School, which boosts your spells. And then there's Moon Magic, which is basically useless. It's all polymorphs, and they're just god-awful with the fire shields. I don't appreciate this guy being alive. I think he's gonna have to go. Yep. I am gonna have to heal myself again, so it's a really good thing I put the pixie in there. Oh, gee, not another troll. I swear, this entire fight has just been full of you know, Redditors. Heal myself. I swear, if I die before I can heal myself, I am going to be so mad. Because I turned on serious mode, okay? You see this glow? This is serious mode. And if it fails me again, probably poke him to death with fire cats. Because unfortunately, I have exhausted pretty much my entire supply of healing. Oh, of course. But it's not all hope is lost. I've still got my fire elf. Yes! Spectacular! Ooh, nice. Critical. Yes! Serious mode has prevailed once again. You have only yourself to blame for the butt whooping that you just got. It's not gonna hurt, it's just gonna fizzle. Alright.
Ah, the little wizard is back. Are you ready to surrender now?
If you don't leave my city, I will jump down your throat and I will tie your intestines into a knot!
You tell the Gobbler King about your battles with Barons Greebly and Rotunda.
Yeah, and I jumped down their throats and tied their intestines into knots.
What? You defeated them? I find that hard to believe. I'll have to send someone to find out if what you say is true or not.
Just as the Gobbler King is getting ready to call, a messenger breaks into the room.
Sir, the 2 barons have been defeated by a student wizard. What shall we do?
That's crazy. He just sounds like a normal person.
Oh dear. What you said is true. Then that means New Gobblerton, Wizard City, is yours. Spare me and my people, wizard. We mean you no harm.
Yeah.
I ask that we are allowed to stay here. Our old home was filled with witches, and we are too scared to go back. I promise we will not eat so much. You have my word.
And then we call Ice to deport them. Mindy the mermaid.
Amazing, young wizard. You have brought peace with the gobblers. You've done a great job.
Yeah, I did a great job. Who would have thunk
Tell
it?
Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said. Now I can
Okay.
get back to my project.
I still say I should have jumped down his throat and tied his intestines into a knot.
Excellent news.
You tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said about their home world.
My. I certainly don't want to force them to go back to a world where they aren't welcome. Appears we have new neighbors.
Tell you what, Ruined One. If you've never been serious about collecting flax, you should be, because you need like 20 frosted flax, which is craftable, but you also need it to become a master crafter in Dragonspire. So start early, by all means. If you see flax, grab it. Especially because most people don't really sell it to the bazaar. And even if they did, the bazaar is actually out of commission right now because it's bugged.
Okay, I'm good. But all the answers in those books just bring up more questions. Like, what happened to these titans?
They're all asleep.
And what's with the sentient plants? You've seen them. The trees with the faces in Ravenwood. Every school has one.
They're magic. No, Death and Balance has them. Boris, you should know that.
But what do they do? What are they for? Why don't Death and Balance have one? People have a right to know.
They do.
We need to get the straight dirt from the horse's mouth. Meaning, go ask all the trees themselves. While you do that, I'll study the books.
Ah, my barrel of sugar. Just imagine if the gobblers had gotten hold of this.
Got rid of that. Got a hold of that. Shut up. Talk to me, Blossom.
Why, we are the offshoots of the great-grandfather tree. He who, with his sister grandmother Raven,
Because I kept having trouble with running out of. Yeah, and so you already understand why it's such a good thing to have.
life magic in particular resonates with that song. Uses its chords and verses to stitch wounds and mend spirits, to heal a fragmented world. And the titans responsible for that sundering? They were lulled to sleep by Bartleby himself.
They're
May
asleep.
they sleep evermore.
Yep. Sleep evermore.
These spell trees aid in the invention of new spells and the crafting of treasure cards.
Bleh.
I am the tree of myth. Mine is the burden to remember the stories of old heroes and monsters. It is from these tales that misspells are born. Speak to me to learn recipes for myth spells. The other trees hold similar recipes for their own schools.
Alright.
Cooking wizard? Oh.
What's cooking?
I am raw fire after all.
Raw fire. He's just a tree on fire.
Contradictory forces.
They actually transplanted Bernie from California because of all the wildfires.
Huh? Oh, all magical schools have an opposite. A school to which they're vulnerable, but against which they're strong. Fire melts
Except for Balance.
ice, but melted ice douses fire. Similarly, life and death contrast, as does the creativity of myth with the destructiveness of storm.
That is the one that never made sense, is Myth and Storm are somehow. I mean, they kind of made it make sense. This is actually new dialogue. Before that, it was just always kind of a funny thing that didn't really make any sense.
Balance? Yeah, I guess we do all sort of balance each other out. That's a good way to look at it, wizard. How long have we been here? Oh, as long as I can remember. I don't know if we are the first, but these are the only spell trees I've known. Well, except for Mortis, the spell tree of death. I hear he came from elsewhere, but I know not where. Alas, he is, perhaps, ironically, dead.
Nah, he's not dead.
With the death school in Alistair's tantrum, so we cannot ask him.
Sure I can.
So, Wizard, Calvin told you about Mortis and that he came from elsewhere, but Blossom said we all came from Bartleby. Confused? Well, both are correct. Bartleby's roots stretch invisibly to every world in the spiral, and in any of those worlds, spell trees can bloom. A balance tree? I know one. It's possible one is out there somewhere. You need only to look.
To kind of allude to some of this later content.
Think the death tree is dead. There may be a world of balance trees. Myth
Ow.
against storm. What a scoop!
Biting my foot, jerk. Stop it.
This will make for a great article on the history of magic. And don't worry, I'm happy to share a byline. What was your name again? Fantastic. Till next time, pal.
Ow.
Did you get agreement from the three merchants?
Yes.
Good. You have brought two worlds closer together.
Two worlds, one family. Just like Phil Collins said.
I would like to reward you for your help getting your merchants to agree to trade with my world.
Okay.
Would you like to take a quick trip with me to visit Grizzleheim?
Yes.
You can greet some tradesmen from Grizzleheim and see
Okay.
if they will trade with Wizard City.
Why didn't Baldur do that before he left?
In Grizzleheim, speak to Thrain Stormfriend, Vider Silverthread, and Dane Goldright. Let them know I sent you with word of new trade partners.
It's Nick Jonas! He looks exactly the same. His face still doesn't move.
Hey gang, thanks for checking out my music. And I hope you enjoy the new Winter Tusk area of Wizard101. See you in the game.
You look like you could use a new rune-carved ring. I have just the one.
Because they do.
Before he tries to sell you something, you explain about the trade agreement.
That sounds like a great idea. Sign me up. You should head back to tell Baldur that we're willing to trade.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna do a graphical update for for Grizzleheim and Winter Tusk actually. Eventually, it may take a couple of years. I mean, because let's face it, these models are they just show their age compared to the newer stuff.
You explain that you're from Wizard City, and that you're here to set up trade with Grizzleheim.
Sounds good to me. I'll trade with anyone with gold in their pocket.
You there. Can I interest you in a new robe?
No.
This is a cold land, and you should try to stay warm.
I'm a fire wizard.
What size are you?
What's your excuse?
You explain that you're not robe shopping. You're here to set up trade with Wizard City.
Wizard City.
Trade with Wizard City?
I know, I was surprised too.
I will have to get some smaller sizes in stock, though.
That's true. And yet somehow they still kind of manage to be a little bit underwhelming with the delivery for some of it, like the Grendels.
They are in agreement then.
But you'll see all that later, Ruined One.
Well this day. It was a pleasure working together. I wish you well in your future journeys.
Thank you. In the past, when you talk to Baldur,
Greetings, wizard. Come and see me if you would learn more of the ways of magic. Greetings, wizard. Come and see me if you would learn more.
in the old days, it used to have a grandmother raven message saying you have to be 20th level to return to Grizzleheim. Well, that I think is going to be the stream. So I know somebody stole my flax. That is going to be the stream, and I will see you guys later.